Hello, Knicks fans. Hello, Knicks fans. Tough loss, but that was an Obi Toppin night, baby. Yes. What up, dog? That was an Obi Toppin night. Am I right? Obi Toppin coming in strong. He played good defense. Good defense, great offense. We just needed to get one rebound out of three. One rebound out of three would have been nice. But, you can't have everything. Who really beat us that game? Let's find out. Let us see. New York, Toronto. 3-point game. It was pretty good, honestly. Pretty nice match. That first quarter, though, not going to cut it. Yeah, 14 points in the first quarter. And that was it. That's what killed us. We played excellent defense second and third quarter, and even the fourth quarter. We outscored them in every other quarter. Quarter two, they only scored 19. We scored 28. Quarter three, they scored 19. We scored 30. We scored 23. Fourth quarter, they scored 21. We scored 22. Literally one rebound away. If we got a rebound and they didn't get that, I think it was a Gary Trent 3. They had 3 attempts to get a 3 in that possession. And of course they get one because that's the statistics. What is real concerning, though? What did Julius Randle do? Julius Randle only had 13 points minus 10. 13 points minus 10 with 37 minutes. 1 for 4 from 3, 4 for 9 from the field. These refs called it kind of loose, I thought. There was a lot of weird no calls, but I'm not too upset about that. I'd rather them not call things and like blow the whistle every 5 seconds. So I think the league is starting to realize that too. Yeah. So who had a good game for us? Toppin, 19 points. Barrett, 19 points. But the difference is Toppin's 19 points gave him a +6, and Barrett's 19 points gave him a -9. Ooh, congratulations, Obi Toppin. Double-double, 19 points, 10 rebounds. And that's it. That's it. Where's Quickly? What did Quickly do? Hardly anything, right? Only 5 points, but he's a +9. Yeah, that bench mob is crazy good. Evan Fournier, 9 points, but a -12. Nerlens Noel, 6 points, but a -12. Yeah, our starters were getting abused. I was surprised. Clyde mentioned it too, that they were sticking with their bench mob. The Toronto Raptors were, and he also commented too that they were a really low scoring team. So kind of surprised they left him in, but obviously it worked. I mean, they got the win out of it. Dang, Mitchell Robinson only played 18 minutes. Yeah, he looked tired towards the end when he was coming out. He was looking pretty gassed. Nerlens Noel only played 13 minutes. So this is a positive sign. I'm sure my guys over at Big Nick Energy are happy about that. That Nerlens got 13 minutes. Robinson got 18 minutes. So what does that tell you? That means that the Julius Randle, Obi Toppin small ball lineup was getting a lot of minutes. Toppin played just as much as Fournier, 23 minutes. Quickly played 24 minutes. So this is a nice uptick for our young guys. But we didn't see any rookies. We saw no Kevin Knox. Certainly didn't see any Kemba Walker. So yeah, not a great performance all around, but we're going towards that small ball lineup when we can play it, which is really nice. I think there's a lot of potential there. And like I was saying, so the guys at Big Nick Energy are definitely excited that Obi was playing more than Mitch Robinson and Nerlens Noel. Not not more combined though. They still got combined. They got 31 minutes, Mitch and Nerlens. So we still obviously need a dominant center rather than dealing with small ball lineups because it's the Obi Randall lineup's not going to work against everybody. It only worked against Toronto so well because they are not a real physically big team. They're tall, but they're not, big that you need Mitch to stay on that block. Overall, pretty disappointing game, though, not going to lie. Let's look at what they were doing. Fred VanVleet, 17 points. 11 assists. Yeah, he got himself a double-double with assists. That's nuts. Siakam. Siakam looked like he was just in rhythm, he was really feeling it. Boucher, he hit a couple of 3-pointers that I was surprised at. What does that say? Only 1 for 3. Still, league average. There you go. Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. had 24. Yeah, that's life. Look at these shot charts because I'm really interested lately in looking at where people get their shots up and what they look like. Alec Burks had an abysmal night, by the way. Abysmal. Derrick Rose did what he wanted to do, get to the basket. Fournier, though, this is the second night in a row. So I don't know if you were here for the last game recap, but I looked at the shot charts then, and that's what got me more interested in it because of Sabonis with his amazing, efficient, every shot under the rim or straight on 3 from the top of the key. And that's efficient basketball. So it's got me really interested. So that night, Fournier's shots were coming from the right side, and 2 from the corner, 2 from the elbow, threes, and maybe 1 from the inside. And this is the exact opposite. Tonight was 2 from the left corner, 2 from the left elbow, threes, and 1 from the left side. So it's kind of funny how from game to game you can see the scheme kind of changing. Like, oh, okay, we're gonna attack them from this side on the left versus on the right. The other night, Quickly kind of leans that way too, towards the left side. So that's kind of interesting to look at. I wonder if that is something that they scheme for. I'm sure it probably is with Thibodeau and what they get game ready for. So I think that's very, very interesting. I would have to go back and look at the footage to see what defenders are on that side primarily and what Thibodeau was doing with the off-ball people when Fournier and Quickly and even Burks shot primarily from the left side. That is very interesting. And so did Randall. Nah. Randall kind of shot all over the place. But, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Fournier, I couldn't see it because you're behind this thing. Fournier had 2 from the right elbow and made 1. 2 for 3, I mean. Not great. Not great. Robinson, all inside. Very nice. Noel, all inside. Very nice. Toppin, 1 for 4 from the corner 3. And then everything else was a dunk, basically. Barrett, all over the court. Actually, that's nice to see. I like that when Barrett actually gets around and can score in a multitude of ways. That's really nice. But otherwise, pretty lackluster night. I think that defense by the bench and especially Obi Toppin is what made that game watchable because the mistakes he was making the other night, getting beat behind, I made a whole little minute clip inadvertently. I wasn't even looking to call out Obi specifically, but I made the clips of these defensive transgressions from the last game, and it just inadvertently was all Obi Toppin getting smoked. Backdoor, on ball, off ball, anything. Dude was just getting hammered that whole game. And I was really, I'm an Obi believer. I still think he's one of our best prospects. I don't care about his age. I don't care what you have to say about his 3-point shooting. I think he can clearly get there. But I was really concerned, and I've been really concerned with his defense. And tonight, even though we didn't get the win, I thought Obi Toppin really pulled it together and did something on both ends that I think you can be pretty happy about. Fred Van Vliet, if it's any consolation, Fred Van Vliet did not make a layup against us. If it's any consolation, Fred Van Vliet did not make a layup against us. So that's honestly something that's nice. He only attempted one shot in the paint. So what does that mean? It means we're playing defense on him pretty well. Or he's always kicking out. Clearly, he got a double-double with 11 assists. So clearly, he doesn't need to make a layup. Oh, whatever. It's a small victory. I'll take it. Oh, yeah. Gary Trent Jr., though. If you look at his shot chart, my goodness. Lights out from that left elbow three-pointer. He made three for three from the left elbow. No me gusta. I do not like it. I do not. Yeah, all in all, our guard defense was really good this game. Like I know we are always getting smoked, but Derrick Rose and especially quickly too are playing a lot better on ball defense as time goes on. But that's it. I'm looking at the box scores, the shot charts, and pretty decent game, but just very ugly on offense. Randall really, like, I'm okay with him acting as a facilitator first. In fact, I would prefer it, but it was almost to the point where I don't know. I don't want to say that because even though it didn't seem like he was trying to take over really, when Siakam came on him and he scored on him with that spin move or something, he did some kind of, oh no, when he shook him, Randall was out on the 3-point line and Siakam gave him the little right, like I'm going to go around that screen, but instead of going around the screen, so Randall hopped out on it. And instead of going right around the screen, Siakam went left right to the basket, and they got a good roar from the crowd. They were pretty excited for it, and rightfully so. I mean, Siakam shook him pretty good and got the points. So immediately after that, Randall got the inbounds quick, ran it up, and got a layup between two people. He might even got fouled. I can't remember. But that just goes to show the mentality he has where he does take it personal. I know that's a stupid meme, but he really does take it personally when someone scores on him or he really does rise to those challenges, and I really like that about Randall. So I don't want to say he didn't take over the game and he wasn't looking for his shot, because I think he was, and I think he's just trying to settle into having an actual competent team around him instead of just being the Randall show +4. So that's actually kind of nice. But obviously, maybe if he got going and he got 20 points, we would have got the win. But conversely, you can say if he got 20, that means, maybe Derrick Rose didn't get 11, maybe Toppin didn't get 19. So the points, are gonna go somewhere. They got to be either evenly distributed or somebody's got to go for 30 each. Two guys got to go for 30. So I'm actually kind of excited that, like, RJ Barrett, even though he's a -9, he got 19 points. Yeah, he had a solid game. Obi Toppin was a +6 with 19 points and had a solid game, I thought. Like, Barrett, he was kind of pushing things too much. They said he got 1,000 tickets. He got 1,000 tickets to go to the game. I don't know 1,000 people. I have no idea. I've never seen 1,000 people in my life, I don't think. That I knew, I should say. So I'm trying to think what my graduating class for school was, and I don't think it was 1,000, but I certainly didn't know all of them anyway. So that's pretty cool that he had 1,000 people there. But at the same time, he was kind of rushing things to start the game. He had some pretty moves to start, but he hit a three that kind of got him back into it. But otherwise, RJ was a little concerning, as he always has been. But he's 21, he's getting better, and he can go for 20, 30 a game. Honestly, like, it's easy for him. But yeah, tough loss, but not deterred. Not deterred at all, especially given how they looked on defense. Because that, for me, is everything. The offense can come and go. I don't really care. Shoot from 3 or if they defend us well. I'd rather it be a slug out match like it was last season where they're only going to score 80 something. So, but they're not going to let the other team score more than that. So that was kind of nice to see, especially that it's coming from top and mainly. So I like that, and I like the effort by these young Knicks. We didn't get to see Grimes, we didn't get to see Sims, but maybe the next game. Oh, before I let you go, let's see what the next game is. I want to say, what's today, Friday? They don't make this easy. Oh, was that tonight? Yeah, it was. So it looks like around the league, Charlotte beat the Kings by 1. Oh, the Pacers just beat the Mavericks. How does that taste? It's always satisfying when the Mavericks lose to me. And that's just such a petty thing, but I don't care. So, oh, it's a rebuilding team. Why didn't you beat the Mavericks? Meh. The Nets beat the Hawks, and the Raptors beat the Knicks. Yeah, great. Looks like, oh my gosh, why is Houston and the Bucks at 106, 109? Cavaliers are blowing out the Timberwolves. The Cavaliers are low-key nice, man. Jared Allen, I really wish we got that guy. But oh, he doesn't shoot three-pointers. Whatever. Ooh, all right. There's a lot of crazy games going on. Nothing notable other than what I just said. As for the Knicks, I want to see upcoming game. The 12th. That's Sunday. Oh, it's a Sunday noon game? Sick. It will probably be what they call a family game. All right. Overall, pretty good on the defensive end. A little slow to start with the offense, whatever. Some high notes. Obi Toppin, period. Obi Toppin's the best thing that happened in this game. He really held it down the defense, held it down the offense. What lost us the game? Rebounding, period. Rebounding. If they got 1 rebound out of that 3 rebound possession where they gave up 3 offensive, this would be a different story because they hit a 3-pointer at a pivotal time. Not great on rebounding, but that's all right. Next time. All right, Big Nick Burt, Big Nick Energy, thank you for stopping by.